A deep hush rolled across the unseen horizon as if the world paused its breathing, suspended between one heartbeat and the next, holding a secret as sharp as a blade yet wrapped in velvet shadows. 3 silent currents drifted around the edges of your awareness, trembling with a presence that waited for the right moment to step into form, each carrying a weight of intention too heavy to be ordinary. Under this unseen tension, a ripple of meaning pressed into existence, spreading through the air like the first subtle tremor before a vast revelation unfurls its wings. A cold shimmer slid across the unseen doorway that hovered between the earthly and the divine, stirring the essence of the room where your senses reached outward with quiet anticipation. 3 delicate pulses tapped against the edges of your awareness, announcing the approach of something ancient and luminous, as though the universe shifted its posture to prepare for the message now stepping forward. In that breath of stillness, the atmosphere thickened with a significance that refused to be overlooked. A low vibration rolled through the floor of your inner world, stretching up the spine of your perception and urging you to listen with a deeper kind of attention. 3 subtle currents circled like protectors around the center of your being, anchoring the energy needed for the unfolding of what had long waited to be spoken. A soft glow bled into the unseen corridor, carrying the unmistakable imprint of a presence older than memory. A single golden spark flashed in the unseen sky, cutting through the dimness like a silent cry of light searching for the one soul who could receive it without fear. 3 spirals of radiant air gathered around that spark, weaving themselves into a shape that carried the authority of something eternal and the gentleness of something profoundly protective. That spark expanded, brightening the threshold of this moment as if opening the curtain between worlds. Type Amen 333 to get blessing. The message begins. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says these words with the force of a shield forged in celestial fire, placed before you at the hour when shadows rise and intentions twist themselves into knots meant to displace your footing. 3 layers of divine power surround this message as he steps forward with the authority to cut through whatever machinations have stirred against you from hidden corners. In this energy, he moves like a storm of clarity prepared to dismantle every subtle push meant to shift you away from your rightful place. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the threads woven in secrecy cannot bind you when celestial truth meets them with unwavering force, burning through each plan designed to unseat your peace or distort the path laid before you. 3 columns of golden strength stand behind his words as he lifts a brilliant shield between you and any energy approaching with harm. In this moment, he declares your spirit unmovable, held by a power far greater than the schemes of the unseen. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the whispers used as tools against you dissolve the moment they collide with the radiance he carries in his outstretched hand, a radiance commanding all interference to fall silent. 3 waves of protection echo outward as he steadies the ground beneath you, ensuring no step you take will be shaken loose by the intentions of others. In his presence, your peace becomes a fortress refusing entry to anything designed to displace your spirit. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the force aimed at pushing you from your place now finds itself halted at the edge of his shield, unable to cross the line he establishes with fierce devotion to your soul's path. 3 brilliant flames rise on either side of you as he stabilizes the energy around your life, sealing every crack where discord attempted to seep through. In his guidance, every attempt meant to weaken you turns into fuel that strengthens your foundation. The rising current of truth. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says there is a storm of clarity moving in your favor, cutting through layers of confusion spun by those who underestimated the strength of the light surrounding you. 3 arcs of luminous power sweep across your path, returning each attempt against your stability back to the source from which it came. In this motion, the truth sharpens into form, revealing your resilience with undeniable force. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says he stands in front of you with a sword made of unwavering certainty that slices through every hidden intention pretending to be harmless while carrying the weight of displacement. 3 great wings unfurl behind him with a resonance that bends the atmosphere around you. In their protective shadow, no energy aiming to remove you from your rightful ground can come near. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the moment they moved to shift your place was the very moment divine intervention began weaving new strength through your spirit, reinforcing the structure of your destiny. 3 streams of radiant clarity fall like gentle rain across the timeline of your life, washing away the marks left by those who attempted to disturb your peace. In this cleansing, the truth becomes unmistakable, settling upon your shoulders like a warm mantle. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your soul is not a candle flickering in the wind but a force of fire crafted in the heart of eternity, refusing to yield to any hand attempting to extinguish it. 3 pillars of light rise beneath your feet as he anchors your spirit deeper into its purpose. In this anchoring, your presence grows larger, stretching beyond the reach of those who sought to diminish its glow. The unseen realm responds. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the unseen realm has taken notice of the weight surrounding your path, and 3 powerful guardians have now stepped forward to reinforce the protection woven around you. Their energy moves like a brilliant wall, rendering every force attempting to push you aside powerless. In this protective circle, your position becomes untouchable. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the moment you felt pressure rising, the heavens themselves shifted their stance, directing their focus on the one who carries the light strong enough to draw both attention and envy. 3 luminous banners rise behind you, marking your soul as one under divine care. In this marked brilliance, no shadow dares cross the line drawn in your defense. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the force that tried to remove your footing underestimated the immensity of the protection tied to your name, a protection that grows stronger the moment adversity attempts to strike. 3 streams of celestial flame weave themselves around your aura, sealing every point of entry. In this shield, nothing harmful can find its way through. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you are watched by eyes that see beyond every surface action, beyond every hidden whisper, beyond every intention masked by false kindness, and he stands ready to confront each attempted disruption with divine precision. 3 echoes of his voice ripple through the spiritual air, commanding all interference to fall away. In this authority, the path before you begins to brighten with unwavering clarity. The Great Alignment. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says alignment forms around your destiny like threads of gold, drawing every loose strand into order despite the attempts to scatter them. 3 rhythmic pulses of light weave themselves through your story, stitching together what others hope to unravel. In this alignment, your spirit rises stronger than before. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your resilience has summoned powerful forces of protection, drawing them close enough to shield every step you take from those plotting in the shadows. 3 great currents of strength sweep forward to clear the air around your energy field. In their movement, the world around you begins to shift in your favor. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the energies working against you crumble at the edges the moment they touch the force of truth surrounding your life, truth that remains undefeated by any hands attempting to distort it. 3 luminous sparks rise beside you as he strengthens the ties between you and your highest purpose. In this union, no intention meant to remove you can succeed. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the door before you will not close no matter how many unseen hands try to force it shut, because it was opened by a divine power that cannot be contested by earthly motives. 3 rays of gold radiate outward from him, surrounding the doorway of your destiny. In this illumination, your path remains secure. The protective flame. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says a bright flame now burns at the edge of your spirit, fed by his strength, guarding every part of your journey with a force that stands unmoved by schemes formed in darkness. 3 layers of fire spiral around this flame, deepening its glow until it commands the space around you. In this radiance, all harmful intentions lose their power. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the weight pressing against you dissolves as his protection spreads outward like a shield made of celestial force. 3 shimmering bands of energy sweep in front of him, clearing the air for your next steps. In this movement, the heaviness once lingering around you begins to fade. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the energy designed to push you from your place cannot succeed because the foundation beneath your spirit is reinforced by divine alignment rather than human influence. 3 luminous cords anchor themselves into the core of your being, strengthening your inner balance. In this anchoring, your stability becomes unshakable. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the darker currents that hovered close have been identified, dismantled, and redirected into harmless mist, no longer able to interfere with your path. 3 pulses of radiant wind sweep the remaining debris from your aura. In this clearing, clarity rises like dawn. The immovable path. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your path has been sealed by a force far greater than any individual's intentions, creating a barrier of light that denies entry to any who approach with ill will. 3 beams of gold shine upward around you, forming a circle that grows stronger by the moment. In this circle, your destiny is guarded fiercely. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says he has placed a sword of truth beside you, not as a weapon you must wield but as a symbol of the protection now standing guard over your journey. 3 rings of luminous energy expand outward, pushing away any distortion surrounding you. In their expansion, your clarity deepens. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the pressure placed upon your life will not break you, because the shield he casts around you counters every force that tries to remove you from your rightful place. 3 currents of strength weave into your spiritual spine, steadying you with unwavering support. In this reinforcement, you rise taller. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the light you carry disrupts the plans of those who attempt to act in secrecy, and that disruption is a sign of the power rooted within you. 3 glowing seals appear above your path, marking it as protected by divine authority. In this marking, your journey cannot be stolen. The renewal of your spirit. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says renewal flows toward you now in great waves, washing away the residue of oppression and restoring your energy to its fullest strength. 3 shimmering tides move through your spirit like warm wind. In their touch, you feel the rise of peace. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the interference that once attempted to weaken your resolve now dissolves into nothingness, leaving space for clarity to fill every corner of your awareness. 3 soft currents of light circle your heart, mending all strain created by previous tension. In this mending, your spirit feels lighter. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says he closes the doorway to all forces that tried to shift your destiny, sealing it with a brilliance no harm can penetrate. 3 layers of golden mist surround the seal, thick with divine intention. In this closure, your path simplifies and strengthens. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says your spirit is now aligned with a greater flow of purpose than before, fortified by the trials you have overcome and the protections now placed around you. 3 warm pulses radiate from your center, expanding outward with confidence. In this expansion, your power becomes clear.